Welcome in to Getting Help from Uncle Sam. And we have with us today somebody who's been helping Uncle Sam and somebody who's majorly always been helping Alabama. And your entire family, Perry, has just such a heritage of being so good for our state. And it's the time that we all should rally around each other, rally around our state, and most important, rally around our country.
Absolutely.
We call them Perry, but not everybody knows him like we do. This is Perry Hooper Jr.
Or no, everybody refers to me as Perry-O.
Perry-O, well, we know that. Yeah, that's fine.
We'll get to that.
Amen.
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
That's right.
Absolutely.
But I think we wanted to talk a little bit about, you just made a trip up to Washington. There are some things that Jack and I are very close to our hearts.
Right.
Trying, of course, in hopes and prayers that we get the F-35. Let's talk about that first so that our audience knows what we're talking about when we talk about the F-35.
Well, Virginia, you said something very profound. You said together, all of us working together, we can make America great again, and together we can even make Alabama better again.
Oh, yes.
I agree.
And one of those projects that you're working hard on, our chamber's working hard on, Leslie Sanders and many others in the community, the general out at the base, is to bring the F-35 squadron to Montgomery, Alabama. How exciting that would be and what it would mean to this community.
Let's talk about what that would mean to bring that to the 187th. And we had Colonel Efferson on not too long ago, commander at the 187th, and it's a National Guard unit. So let's talk a little bit about what that F-35 would actually mean if we can land it here.
Yes.
Well, my understanding, based on the numbers, it would create almost an economic impact of close to $100 million a year. That's phenomenal. It would create a total employee impact of about 2,400. I think there's currently 1,000 employees affiliated with the F-16 that's out there currently. So this would drive that up to 2,400. That would just be terrific for the capital city. So that was my mission, is to just do my part. I went up there, like I mentioned to you, on my own dime, to sell Alabama, to meet with people in the right places, to encourage them to take a hard look and hopefully choose the capital city as the future site for the F-35. Because we're prejudiced, but Montgomery and this capital city, the river region, is ideal. It's the best community in the world. I love it here.
And not to mention that, but when we talk about government spending, actually Montgomery is the most feasible as far as fitting what the F-35 does. We have everything here. It would actually be less expensive to put that aircraft here. And I know you've watched this when we talk about together, working together. Governor Ivey has been a major force here. Senator Shelby has been incredible. Of course, all of our other congressmen there,
and you visited with them when
have
you were
gotten
up there.
behind that.
Yes.
I visited with Senator Shelby's staff while I was there as well, and visited Rick and with Ivanka and told them about how great the capital city was, and we really want it. We'd love for them to choose the capital city. It would just be fabulous.
And you were up there to talk about not just Montgomery, but a little bit of the outer loop here, but you were looking at infrastructure in Mobile, things for all the whole state, because you're not just a Montgomery guy.
I'm a chamber guy. I understand economic development. When I was in the legislature, I handled legislation to encourage Hyundai and Honda and Mercedes to Alabama, and I saw what that has done. And one of the things that drives economic development is good infrastructure. One of those projects would be finalizing the outer loop. What that means here is completing that from the interstate all the way to the I-65 side. And basically what that would mean, it would draw 1, 2, and 3rd tier suppliers from Hyundai and Kia all along that
corridor,
outer loop. You're talking about like Gordon Stone, great mayor of Pike Road. You know, he's struggling for revenue. You just think of the revenue he could get for schools, for fire department, anything. That, you know, economic development and private enterprise create revenue for goods and services. So that's why I was up there, was to talk about outer loop. I also was up there trying to help other projects. Mobile, the Mobile Bay Bridge, Walmart, just the distribution center, just locating there. This would just increase more economic development. Then you got Redstone Arsenal to bring in more roads and bridges coming into Redstone Arsenal in North Alabama, and hopefully finalize the Corridor X in Birmingham, which is like the outer loop that would drive economic development.
And I hear by kind of the grapevine that maybe there's an ambassadorship in your future.
Well, that's certainly an option, but let me make it clear. I'm not going to a country where they shoot at you all the time. You know,
get enough of that here.
Yeah, well, the bottom line is I'm glad to do whatever I can for President Trump. I love him. I love his family. I pray for them every day. If the good Lord, you know, moves me in that direction, then I'll pray about it, and Judy and I will make a firm decision what to do. But he's working hard, and I'm so proud of everything he is doing.
Great. Well, we're proud of you and the things you do to help the state of Alabama.
Thank you.
And remember this, Perry does a lot of these things on his own, but you do have paid representatives that you voted for. Join them as they try to make America better and also make Alabama better. We'll be right back right after this.